People, we are just a few weeks to Easter, and what a way to start the month of April in a grand style. Don't you just love my studio? Yes, this is the Standpoint Studio. Different day inside. And when you get to hear what we are talking about, you will understand. Have you heard about the Jandel Luxury Active Class? Well, I'll tell you more about it. But remember, for 2017, the theme for the Standpoint is Woman Be an Achiever. And we are not leaving any woman behind. We are going to motivate, encourage, and virtually push women to pursue their passion. There are so many vocations and skills that we can get involved in. It doesn't matter your educational background. Success only comes when you pursue something that you are passionate about. And I'm talking about true success. Today we are going to look at the event planning and decor industry. And if we are going to talk about that, well, I'm not ashamed to say it. My preference, and really the woman I know has done it and goes to the length and breadth of this world to make sure she does it right, is Jandel. And the woman behind this is Madam Afi Amoro. Today we have her in the studio, and I must say she's one blessed woman. Oh, she's very blessed. So blessed. And I'll tell you why. My name is Ohineyure Gifty Auntie. Welcome to the Standpoint. Yes, first Friday of April. Next week, we are celebrating Good Friday. Let me say thank you to GTP for my cloth. Ophelia Croissant Design sold this dress for me. My accessories are by Kwa Designs. They are at Laboni and the same building with GT Bank. Makeup products provided by Paba Cosmetics and applied by Makeup and More. Today we are going to learn about how to get yourself prepared as a pro, a professional when it comes to event planning and decor. We'll be back. All right, welcome back to the Standpoint. If you just joined us today, we will meet the Jandel family, and we are going to learn about the event planning and decor industry, or skill or profession that you can pursue as a woman, as a man, as a young person. It doesn't matter your age, but it's something that if you have love for, you can pursue and learn to do it properly. Let me say thank you to our sponsors. Walmart Africa. Walmart Africa, they produce Frito. Good old Frito, you all know it. I don't need to say much about it. And then Fortune Rice. Fortune Rice comes in 3 flavors. No, actually 3 types. And when I talk about the types, you identify it by the color of the packaging. The green one is very good for mutu and then rice water and all the sort of dishes. The orange one is good for wachi. And then the wine one, very good for fried rice and then jollof and all the, the special rices that you want to prepare for Easter and for your guests, and or prepare and put at a table like this one. Thank you to African Women's Development Fund, AWDF, supporting African women's rights organizations across Africa. We say thank you to NS Chemist. They produce Auntie Mary Baby Gripe Mixture and Nescafe Blood Tonic. Tinatet Herbal. If you want any medicine that is herbal based, please look for the one with the Tinatet, symbol or sign on it, logo on it. It's the right one to go for. Lip tomato paste. Yes. Good tomato, good taste. You can't go wrong with that. Always, always on point. Now, first we are going to meet the Jandel family. And then we'll talk about event planning and decor. And then we'll get into something amazing that's about to happen in this country. It's happened once. Maybe you didn't hear about it. This time, you're hearing about it on the Standpoint. Take advantage of it. Seated right opposite me is Madam herself, the boss woman, my one and only Auntie Afi. She is Madam Afi Amoro, Chief Executive Officer of Jandel Limited. Welcome to the Standpoint, Auntie Afi.
Thank you.
Good to see you always.
Always excited to meet you again.
Thank you for this beautiful set. I mean, it's amazing. I just love it, love it, love it.
Thank you.
And next to her, I have Mrs. Jeanette Dria, who's Executive Director of Jandel, Event Planner. Welcome to The Standpoint.
Thank you very much.
How's Mary
Gifty.
treating you?
Very well.
I can see on your face. And next there is also my sister, Della Amewode. She's Executive Director of Jandel and an Event Planner. Welcome, Della.
Thank you, Gifty.
Auntie Afia said you are blessed. Oh, I say you are blessed. So blessed you have no idea. Parents are struggling to get their children to follow their footsteps. You have your 2 daughters all involved in what you do. How did you do it?
It's because from the inception of the business, they have literally grown around it. As children, they were picking pieces of paper for me, handing the flowers over to me, and we were doing the work literally together. So they grew into it. And it's just like a natural sequence for them to be in the industry. Mind you, I did not force them, because that is what I think will be wrong. If you have an industry and your child is not interested in it, nurture the child in what is the person's strength. But my children, thank God, they love the industry.
Mrs. Sally, are you loving being an event planner?
I love it, yes, I do. I love being in the industry and I love what I do.
Was that what you wanted to do growing up? Honest.
Growing up, I've always wanted to be a lawyer, so I'll say this is a diversion of what I wanted to do.
Okay.
From
But you're saying you've chosen the right path?
Yes, it is. You know, they say if you do what you love, you get better results. And you are happy. You live a happier life. So I'm happy doing this.
As for Della, I don't need to add. I can feel that you are really into it.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes I even confuse you with Auntie Afi.
I'm very, very passionate about the events industry.
How did you get involved?
Well, I did my national service at MTN, and after I just worked for a year, and I said I was leaving. So my supervisor then was like, why do you want to leave? And I said, well, I want to go into my mom's business. I said, really, are you sure? Why don't you at least spend a year? And I said, no, it's time for me to move and invest my time and energy into Jandel.
Throughout, uni, did you know that you would end up working with mommy?
No. In fact, my dreams were to be in the corporate world. So I actually saw that certain things weren't going right in the company. So I wanted to actually help to make it better.
But how is it like working with mommy?
Well, sometimes we
Don't look
fight.
at that. Don't look at that.
I must be honest. Sometimes we get at each other's throats, but it's all to make it better. When I came into the company, there were things that were old-fashioned.
Right.
So I actually took time to break her into the new trends, which was quite a struggle, because if your mom has grown the company for almost 15 years and you come in, trust me, it's not that easy. But gradually she got to know that, well, these are the trends. We have to move away from how we did it in the past and do it this way now. So it's been a process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeanette, what about you?
Yes, I totally agree with Della. You know, she's built this business from scratch. She's toiled, she's done so well. And it's our responsibility. We come in to add some youthfulness and make sure that she diversifies the business and to keep up with the latest trends in the industry.
Do you sometimes join our forces against her?
All the time. All the time, because we think alike. And she's used to doing things in a certain way. So when you come in and you want to change things, it's very difficult. So we gang up.
You gang up, eh? Oh, Ajafi. They've been doing you some small luta.
It's not small, big, gigantic one. But I would say that it's for the better.
Right.
Because I was somebody who liked to do my things without too much social media, involvement. But, they came and said, if you don't do social media, this company is going down.
Yeah.
And so I allowed them. Della has been managing the pages, and Jeanette also now manages the Event Haven page.
Yeah.
And they add some excitement to the work.
But you know, you're happy doing what you're doing.
We love it.
Absolutely.
We love it. We love it. I didn't think that I would actually love being in the event industry, but I love it. I don't even want to go anywhere else because there's so much you can learn in the events industry. The events industry is growing in Ghana. It's going to be a big industry to reckon with the others, like the caterers, etc. So there's a lot of opportunities in the events industry. Yes.
Yeah. The whole Jandel business has taken a different, twist altogether.
By God's grace.
By God's grace. What has changed? What really gave the push for this new dimension that you've added to? Now you have the tent, you have this mobile air-conditioned washroom. I mean, like with the tent when you enter, sometimes, the first time I entered, I was confused. Honestly, it was at the trade fair when we came for the Special Mother's Day Awards, and thank you so much. I cherish it. You saw it in my office. It seems it's taking this whole business to another level.
So my mom has always educated herself in the events industry. She's traveled the length and breadth of other countries, the US, the UK, China, and then she learns. She pays for education in the events industry. So anytime that she travels for these courses, she picks one or two things and she says, well, this can be the trend in Ghana. So she starts it. And then finally, you see that other people are copying or they are doing it.
Right.
I don't think it's in a bad way.
Yeah.
But if
it's
you
good
actually,
to set the pace and others follow.
Exactly.
It's fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think it's all about, she doesn't set the standard for just Ghana. She's setting the standard to be recognized internationally. So she trains herself outside the country just to acquire more knowledge. And then when she comes back, she impacts it in the company. So basically, I think that is the reason why things have taken a different dimension. Of course, my sister and I are also young. We are always researching. So definitely, we also chip in. We also go for the training.
I was going to ask Jeanette about that. How does that, impact on you? Knowing that,
and
because she was telling
staff too.
Yeah, she was telling me, and Jeffrey was telling me that she attended a course. We were just having a normal conversation. She said she attended a course in the US and she had to pay so much for a week training. And I didn't tell her, and I was like, really?
Yes.
You went to learn, you're already in this business for the past how many years, went to learn what? How does that impact on you to add more value and to learn more about this business to take it to the next level?
Okay, so it's always, you never stop learning, and the moment you stop learning means you are being complacent. So we always challenge ourselves to go out there. It exposes us to what's out there, the newer trends in the industry, and to how other countries do it. So we learn from the professionals, and we come back to Ghana. We add that added value that we have learned from the professionals all over the world to the business.
Okay. Before I take a break, Auntie Avi, do you remember that prayer you prayed? That, Lord, help me, let my children get interested in my business. That prayer you prayed that you didn't tell anybody. Do you remember that?
I remember.
So you did pray that?
Yes, because a succession plan is very, very important.
Yeah.
And in as much, I'll tell you, I love my staff to bits.
Yeah.
And I bring them along.
And you are so protective of them.
Oh, absolutely. Because without them, what are we?
Yeah.
I could not do anything without my staff. This company must survive me.
Right. Amen.
And
Amen.
it must act as an umbrella under which a lot of people can rest or find shelter, find food and sustenance.
Right.
And once you grow your business and it grows exponentially, you are putting food on a lot of people's tables. And that is a passion for me.
And that is a passion for you. Obviously, you can tell from your voice and the look on your face as you talk about it. Let me take a break. When we come back, we'll talk more about this industry and look at the opportunities for young people who have a passion but they're afraid, to get into it and what you're doing. Because, well, let me take a break and come back. Let me say thank you to our supporters. Go-Got Yogurt. As a woman, yogurt is very good for you. It's a fact. It's very good for you. And thank you to Auntie Vera of House of Foods for supporting us, and of course, Cake Techniques and Yep Cleaning Service. We take a break. When we come back, we'll look at the event planning and decor industry. Well, welcome back to the Standpoint. Let me say thank you to GTP for my cloth, Ophelia Crossland Design. So this dress for me, my accessories by Koa Designs, and makeup product by Paba Cosmetics, applied by Makeup and More. Now, Auntie Afi, looking at the industry now, we have big giants like Jandel. Do the young people coming up who want to venture into this industry have any chance?
Oh, yes. I am so excited about what is happening in the event industry. A lot of people are coming into it, but it's like 5 loaves and 2 fishes. It never finishes. So there's no need for anybody to think there is a saturation in the industry. The event industry, the tip has not even been chipped off. There's so much to do. There's so much. People can even carve their own niches. There are people who can carve their niches in bachelorettes. So they target the bachelorette market. There are some people who can target kids' parties. There are some people who can do corporate and just corporate. There are only and organize conferences and all that. There are some people who can also do weddings and funerals. So you can do a medley of all, but when you specialize in a certain field, it strengthens your ability to deliver in a very strong way in that niche. Yes.
So actually, there's so much untapped, opportunities out there.
Yes.
Della?
Yes. Well, the events industry is big. People narrow it down to just weddings and parties and all that. Even shows. There are a lot of shows that take place, and you need an events planner, an event organizer. It all falls under the events planning scope. So there's a lot of opportunities. Corporate, there are different types of corporate events. Conferences, they are just meetings. People have meetings, and the scope is endless. They are seamless. So there are different divisions, or should I say, in the events industry. Find your niche and be there. Some people are very good, like Jandel. They take care of all the events, corporate, social, and the rest. If you feel that you can, why not? Go for it. Yes.
Jeanette, what course did you pursue at the university?
I read French and psychology.
French and psychology. Some few years back, people used to think that it's people who are not well educated who go into this floral business and, event planning and decor and all that. But if you've gone to the university, you have a degree and, even masters, then like Auntie Afi, when she came on, she said she had a master's degree. And people were like, Gifty, did the woman say masters? And I said, yes, that's what she said.
I think that notion has to be dispelled, because education just adds on to what you do. My education helps in my job right now. The experience that I've gathered, what I've learned in school, it really helps in the management of the business. So you can be educated, but it depends. It only means that you use your education to make an impact on the job that you are doing. Yeah.
And what are the benefits in this industry?
We do have a lot of benefits. If the events industry, it opens doors for you. Big doors. I mean, it has made me very, very confident, as you can, you know. I mean, we've met presidents, we've met vice presidents, we've met presidents from other countries. And it just gives you that confidence that you are doing something right, that you are impacting, so you are being recognized. You might not be recognized by the state, but when they need something, call Jandel, call another event company. This is how big the events industry is becoming in Ghana.
Should it all be about money to be in this industry?
Well, money can be the driving force, but you should know that it's very stressful. It comes with a lot of stress. You need to be hardworking. You cannot be an event planner and be lazy. Usually Saturdays are for relaxation, but when you're an event planner, Saturdays are the most busiest days. You are always on your feet. You stand in the sun, you are setting up. So it requires a lot of work, hard work and dedication.
And tell me, what about, one thing I tell people that, at least with me, you were emotionally involved. You were spiritually, emotionally, and I think that is how you work it, because I know of KODs.
Yeah.
And it looks like everybody's whose event you cater, the person becomes somehow like a family.
Yes. Yes.
Is that important, or that is your attitude, so you just take it in there?
I guess, you see, you have to, if you're going to work effectively for somebody, you have to have a certain bond with that person. And, it gradually becomes a friendship and then family. If you don't have that, you will be working mechanically. So I, probe a bit. I'm a bit inquisitive about the people that I work with. And because I'm an older person and they look at me more as a mother figure, they are able to open up about their challenges and all that. And I've always said that it's good to have money or to make a big glob of money out of a job.
Right.
But it shouldn't be the driving force. Because if you try to get the person to do so many things that are out of pocket, I mean, she can't, it's out of that person's budget. And that person goes into a marriage, and the marriage is horrible, just because they have to pay debts. I would be very sad to know that I'm part of that sadness that is in the family. So I always like to interview them and then also tell them, make them comfortable that I am on their side. I need money to stay in business, but I am not going to rip you off, and I'm not going to push you excessively to go outside your comfort zone.
While you're watching the Standpoint, let me say thank you to our sponsors, Anointed Electrical Engineering Services, the generator expert, African Women's Development Fund, AWD, are supporting African women's rights organizations across Africa, Tinated Herbal, and Lip Tomato Paste. We also say thank you to NS Chemist, who produce Anti-Mary Baby Gripe Mixture and Nescofa Blood Tonic. Thank you to Wilma Africa. They produce Frito and then Fortune Rice. Fortune Rice comes in 3 flavors. The green one for Omutuo, the orange one for Wachi, and then the wine one for jollof rice and fried rice. We take a break. When we come back, yes, why you need to be involved in this event coming up. We'll be back. All right, welcome back. Now let me say thank you to Gogot Yogurt, House of Foods, Yep Cleaning Services, and Della Jandel Luxury Active Class. Is this the first one?
No. In fact, last year we turned 20 years in the industry, in the events industry. And as part of our sort of giving back to society, because we did give a lot of discounts last year for the class. We started the Gender Luxury Active class. It's actually for beginners to those who are already in the industry. We assume that when we have this class, we assume that everybody can learn something new. Even though you are in the industry, we start from the scratch. It's an all-round course. We are taking events planning for a day. We are also taking floral artistry being taught by Auntie Afi. We are taking the social media marketing class. It's being taken by two tutors, Ink and Maximus and Metogo.
Okay.
We are actually taking
Maximus.
Maximus
Yes, I
is
know about
very,
Maximus.
very
He's
good.
very good. Yeah,
very, very good with the social media and IT industry. We also have table etiquette, and then we also have events protocol being taken by Whitney Boachimensa. She's very, very good with events protocol. So we believe that it is just not decor or floral artistry, but we are giving you a holistic education for you to branch into the events industry. A lot of the people that we trained last year are already set up. They have their companies, and from time to time we follow up to see what they are doing. If they do have questions, they call on us and we answer them, and they are doing very, very, very well. Yes. So it's enough. People are asking, 4 days, do you think that I can learn? Why don't you have a month class?
Oh, hold on, lad. Look at Auntie Afi, Mabele. 4-day crash program. Ebedua.
Yes. For now, that is what we want to start with, doing for the classes for those who are already in the industry, and even the beginners. Because when they come together, I'm telling you, because it was the way we designed it was fun. Everybody kind of blended with each other, so nobody was really handicapped. And it was a very exciting. And I thank my 2 children, because I wasn't going to do anything. I mean, I just needed that push. And they drove it. It was their concept, and they drove it, and I just supported in whichever way I could.
Janet,
and
we know, I mean, we are their children. Must they always refer to us as children? Always refer to us as children. At least say daughters or...
Oh, my daughters.
Daughters.
I beg your pardon.
Thank you.
Yes. So, for instance, I am taking a class on floral arrangements. We have seen that a lot of Ghanaians are going into the middle to upper level income. They have discerning tastes. They've seen how it is being done outside. A lot of them are being tools who have come to resettle here. They know what they're about. They know what they want. So, and it's not as much as doing it luxury for it to be exceedingly expensive, but getting the look for less. And this is what I am going to teach. We want to encourage people to use a lot of locally sourced items instead of always thinking that you have to have everything imported. There's so many things that we can do ourselves. Some of our equipment we can actually make ourselves. And bear in mind, when we make them here,
we give business to...
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So it circulates instead of us having to, and I want to conscientize a lot of Ghanaians and a lot of event planners that it's not everything that needs to be imported. Look around you. I have gone to a lot of classes that they have picked twigs and sticks from the woods and used it to do fantastic arrangements.
Yeah. I remember my traditional, the engagement, you use the bamboo.
Bamboo, yes.
Yeah, you use the bamboo,
And I thought that it was local, and it costs less, and it looked beautiful.
Yeah.
So this is what we want to teach a lot of event planners to do. Don't think that you have to do.
You see, another thing is, don't you need some level of creativity to be in the industry?
Oh, as for that, I'm telling you, if you don't have creativity, and Google shuts down for 1 week, you're in trouble.
I like that.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I was in the office when they were setting up here.
Yeah.
So as soon as I entered, I was like, wow. Then I told Della that this one, and because all you did was take a shot of the studio the last time you were here.
Yeah.
And that's it. You just came up with this. Not in my wildest dream would I have. You know.
And Gifty, I must tell you, not in my wildest dream could I ever be doing what you are doing. So you are also an amazing person. Really. You're doing a yeoman's job.
So the event is coming on 19th of April to 22nd of April. Okay, so there's somebody in here who wants an opportunity to be part of it. Della and Janet, you ask her questions and find out if she qualifies for us to give her that opportunity to be part of it.
My name is Esther Amoa. I am a teacher by profession, and I also have a background in public relations. And naturally, I like to see things in the right way, things looking so good. I am a perfectionist by nature. Thank you.
All right. So I just wanted to ask, what are some of the courses that we'll be offering for this year's Gender Luxury Active class?
Okay, with the active class, we have the floral arrangement, we have the proposal writing, and then event planning itself.
Some people are giving up. Some people are giving up. Okay. Are you okay with that?
Oh,
Auntie Afi?
yes. Oh, yes.
Very well.
Absolutely.
Are you impressed?
Right on point.
So do we give her the opportunity?
Yes.
Thank you.
Esther, you know, the Standpoint and Jandel Limited will give you an opportunity to participate in this training, 4-day training program, free of charge.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Thank you. All right then. So in conclusion,
So everybody out there, if you're interested in being a planner, you have interest in the events industry, the Gender Luxury Active class is the class to be, or is the class to attend. It's from the 19th of April to the 22nd of April at the Event Haven. We have Precious the Planner coming from South Africa, Inc. from Nigeria. You need to be at this class to learn, not just as a career, but for your home, for parties at home, friends, bachelorettes. Yeah, so you need to be there.
And Nibwachi Mensa also from here.
From Ghana, yes. We have a
as
lot
well.
of Ghanaians
Yes, there.
taking some of the
And
courses
Auntie
as
Afi
well.
also being
Talata. We
Oh,
forgot
Talata.
about
Okay,
Talata.
Talata.
Talata
Yeah.
is also taking fabric
Maximus.
drapery,
Maximus as
Maximus. So it's all around education in
Right.
the events industry,
Okay.
not just floral artistry, but you get to learn everything.
Okay. So Janet, if they want to, how do they contact you?
So you can call us on 0244 276 315, or you can go to our social media pages, find the link and register for the course. And we have a special package for tertiary students who wish to enroll. We are offering a special discount for them. So if you're a tertiary student and you have interest in the events industry, call and we'll give you the guidelines. All you need is to show us your ID card and you're good to go.
We'll definitely write a number on the screen so people will have it. Auntie Afi,
Yes.
in conclusion.
In conclusion, education is always the key to the success of anything that you do. If you want to excel, you need to polish yourself up. You need to take this class and you would have an experience of a lifetime. We also do give a certificate at the end of the event where we have a gala night and there's fun till the last person drops. So come and have this experiential feeling and learn. We expect to see you there.
We expect to see you there. Thank you very much, the Jandel family. Della, Jeanette, and Auntie Afi. Thank you. And thank you to the Jandel staff who are here. Thank you so much for coming. And I know you all help in making this what it is. And those of you who helped set up my studio. Thank you so much. And I'm sure in future we'll have some of those who have been a part of it to come and share the experiences. And Madam Esther, okay, wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Make sure you make the best out of it. And one day, I'm sure you'll be here to tell your story.
Yes.
All right, then. Thank you so much. I'll be back with a bit of me. You know, the only one who knows it all, who knows tomorrow, who knows what is going to happen next is God. No one knows it all. You can never know enough. You can never have enough. You can never be utmostly important. It's important to always add value to yourself, no matter who you think you are. It's important to invest in yourself. And that's something that women, we don't do too much. Yes, we will invest in our hair, in our clothes, in our shoes, in things that make us look gorgeous outwardly. But what will stay in our heart, in our heads, improve on our intelligence and our passion, we don't want to invest in. This year, that has to change. To be an achiever, you need to invest in yourself. You need to invest in yourself. You need to go through a bit of discomfort to be comfortable. You need to go through some pain to be powerful. And sometimes dirty your hands a bit. One day you can tell somebody, you don't know the journey I've been on. You don't know how I have struggled. You don't know my struggle. You only see my glory. You don't know my story. You don't know my mess. You don't know my pain. We have to do something about our lives. We have to make a positive impact. First of all, in our lives, before we can impact. You can't give what you don't have. My dear young lady watching, my dear mother, sister, it's never too late to add value to yourself. My name is Ohineye Gifty Auntie. As always, I have super crazy faith in God. But above all, listen, I'm not here because I've had it rosy. Not because I haven't made mistakes. Not because I haven't stumbled and, fall and, mess up. I've been through it all and still going through it. But it's by the grace of God. It is by His grace. That's why I can sit here, look at you, and tell you that it is well. It will be well. Take advantage. Add value to yourself. Work hard. Be determined. And you'll make it. Thanks for watching. See you same time next week. Bye for now.